And my built-in camera works like crap, so I
Well,
might just I might just do this without video.
no.
Can't do that.
You're fine.
Oops.
You were just a little red last time. No big deal.
It's okay.
Where's Oh, good. Right
Hello,
about the
everybody. We're about to
maybe
go live
Glade
here in a
will.
second. We're gonna go to break here while we kind of sort everything out for the show, and then yeah, we'll be right back.
Hi.
On for 5 minutes about vampires.
Hi, Twitch. We love you. We're still setting up a few things, but we just thought we'd come and vamp with y'all because, it's better than watching
Did you see that?
black screen.
Did you see that tweet about Robert Pattinson being the worst vampire ever because it took him 11 years to become a bat? I thought that was rather amusing.
That's pretty good.
Speaking of bats and bat stuff. Anyway,
That's pretty good.
that's all I got. I'm here all week.
Mama Jean, did you put out an announcement that we're doing tonight instead of Wednesday?
I did.
Yep.
I put I think like 3 tweets, and I think Steve might have put something in the.
Well, some of us are not on tweeters, so
Oh my lord, Justin is scary.
you got that green screen really working for you, don't you?
Mecha lecca hi, mecha hiney ho.
The eyes. It's the eyes.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the eyes.
Oh, cool. You even put my. Steve even took that list and put it into text, so I can just copy it. That's even better. Thank you.
Are we still live on Twitch?
We are.
Okay. Well, let's. It's a good thing that this is not on the audio.
What's up, mott fuck herers?
I am very happy that I got this green screen set up.
That is actually really exciting. And see, tonight's the night that I don't have mine set up, but what are you going to do?
I would be very happy if this computer had a decent camera, but
I need my computer charger.
Okay. All right. So now that I've got the wheel ready, let's make sure that we're all recording.
Okay, stand by. Just one moment.
Look into my eyes, Eugene. I'm slowly disappearing into this background. All right, I think I'm going to have to not do the virtual background again because I can't get the good camera to work. Eugene, do you know what kind of camera it was that you sent me before I had a
it was a Logitech something.
Logitech something.
I am the worst special guest there ever was.
Well, that's okay. We're still waiting on Steve here. We're gonna have to wait on him for a moment, so it's gonna be okay. No problem.
I like how he didn't even disagree with me. He was like, "Yep, that's okay. That's fine." We all know.
Tech USB camera. Yeah, it's probably webcam.
So how are you all doing tonight, Twitch? I hope that you are having a good week. I don't know if there's anybody in watching right now.
God, I hope not. I don't want to inflict that sort of agony on our listeners.
Well, it is an off night for us, so I wouldn't be surprised if we don't have the normal group with us. But
do we have on
somewhere?
I lost you for a second, Justin, so I heard you ask a question, but it died.
That's okay. Do you remember what operator 10? It's 10, right?
What?
Do you remember what operating system I'm running?
You're on 8, but it's compatible with 10.
Okay. Well, because I was just making sure I had the right driver here. Hopefully I've got one that will work. Because, unlike Macs, you can't just plug something in and have it work. You got to download a bunch of stuff.
That's not true. I plug in. That's what plug and play is.
Well, it plugged. It's not playing.
I think maybe you have a bad mic or something. Maybe the cord got crinkled or something.
I think your face got crinkled.
I'm sure.
Steve, I sent you a picture of a small portion of my desk.
I think Steve is still on a call.
Is he working?
Yeah, I'm on call tonight.
Oh, he's back. I see. I knew, Steve. I was paying attention. I didn't just think you were talking to yourself.
You knew.
No, and the thing is I'm not going to turn my video off during the stream. So when I start doing all this and nobody can hear me, everybody's going to be really fucking confused.
Are you gonna do your Italian talking again?
Yeah, I am. Oh, I'm all fired up, Justin. I fucked everything up tonight.
all right. So we're a few minutes past, obviously. So let me just level this audio, and everybody start your recordings if you haven't already. Let's see if you guys can hear Steve.
Step right up, Kongs. Now is your chance to get your suggestion in for Swanky's Bonus Bonanza
Loud.
over at patreon.com/Infendo Radio.
Sounds
Collecting
good.
every coin so you don't have to.
Cool. We'll call that good then. All right.
Also, I hate. Sorry, you guys have to listen week after week.
I hate my voice too, Steve. It's okay. I'm gonna.
You also hate.
I was listening
all
back
of
to
your
the show
voices.
from last week. And
I hate all of our voices. That includes my own.
I still need to listen to ours from last week. It'll be really entertaining.
There were so many Pikas.
There was so many Pikas, Steve.
There's
We
your
need to-
stinger.
I'll try to
Brian.
contain myself, but I have quite a few for one section. So you're
Okay,
just
hold on. I just
get
need I don't know why that's not pulling into that.
That's okay. We've been explicit before. We can be explicit again if we have to.
No, that's not
Can
true. I don't think we can, actually. Unfortunately, so I'm just going to have to
Once
keep
you go
thinking.
one way, you can't go back the other way.
Well, no, it just has to do with too long didn't read version is that Apple and Google started dinging podcasts negatively if they're tagged as explicit, and we want to reach a mass audience. So
Yeah, we would
That's the
rather.
real reason because they're there.
all right, so are we all recording at this point?
Yes.
Which is funny because most of the
Justin,
yes,
are you
I'm
recording? All right.
They already answered for me.
You can finish your thought later. We're going to start our clapping in 3, 2, 1.
Boing, boing, boing.
And Brian did it.
Justin, where you at?
So did I.
12:34.
12:34. Okay, Steve.
14:21.
Brian.
4:37.
We have a lion.
By the way, Eugene, if I do get a call, you won't have to edit me. I'll mute it throughout through voice meter.
That's what I
I'll
like
mute
about
it.
you. That is what I like about you. Okay, so I just need to. I don't think
That's a
that was
different
coming
job.
into this recording.
You.
So I'm gonna run another test here real quick. So I'm gonna start that, and then
Well,
where is this
fuck
going
you.
to? This is
You
going
mute
to.
yourself when you talk. Don't make Eugene edit you out when you. I don't know. I got nothing.
Oh, I was hoping you were gonna get there.
Nope. There are
Okay.
not very many words that rhyme with talk and are applicable to this situation. I ran out.
Cock.
Let's try.
Step right up, Kongs. Now
isn't
is your
it.
chance.
I'm just running a test.
This is a test.
Step
is
right
only-
up, Kongs. Now is your chance.
This has been an actual emergency. The sound you've just heard would be followed by, "Oh, we're gonna die!"
Why the fuck isn't it? What settings do you have in your voice meter for under the tape recording thing? I think I have mine set wrong.
If we keep it up,
Do I-
we'll actually be doing
I
a show on
tape,
time.
right? Oh, there we go. The pre-fader inputs or the post-fader?
So, like, if you right click where it says input on the tape, which ones are the pre-fader? Is the aux the only one that you have on?
Oh, for cunt's sake!
Mine is virtual input is the one that's on.
I think I'm installing the wrong driver.
Maybe that's what I have wrong. Okay, let me try now, and then run this test.
Step right up, Kongs. Now is your chance to get your suggestion in for Swanky's Bonus Bonanza.
Okay, let's try and listen to it.
But there's the music. I know I'm humming something completely different. What's the music?
It is from Mega Man Soccer.
So, sorry,
I
yes.
remember when we did that on Nintendo.
Actually, you know
Step
what? I'm
right
just
up,
gonna do it
Kongs.
this way.
Now is your chance to get your suggestion in for Swanky's Bonus Bonanza
Let's put
over at
this way.
patreon.com/Infendo Radio.
Collecting
running
every
after this
coin
here, guys.
so
I'm
you
sorry
don't
that I'm
have to.
messing this
Infendo
up.
Radio is on now.
Ha! I think I figured it out. Yeah, cool. All right. Okay, well, are we ready, I guess? Freaking now, finally?
Frickin' now, finally.
All right. Sorry, guys. I'm going to start this, and then we'll start the show. All right. Opening Steve.
Step right up, Kong.
Oops. Now we'll start the show.
Step right up, Kongs. Now is your chance to get your suggestion in for Swanky's Bonus Bonanza over at patreon.com/Infendo Radio.
Collecting every coin so you don't have to. Infendo Radio is on now.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Infendo Radio, the show that is the best Nintendo podcast in the universe. The episodes are always on time. We're never making any mistakes. It's great. It's fantastic. How are you doing tonight? Special guest Brian. You were here last week. I remember you.
I was here last week, and I am so excited to be back again. And I have some treats in store for all.
Oh, I love treats. I love me some snacky treats.
I love treats.
How are you doing tonight, Justin?
Well, I'd be doing great if I could get a camera that works, but you know, you can look at my perler bead link for a little while until I figure my crap out.
Fair
so
enough.
Crap! I'm not gonna make you edit me.
Fair
By the
enough.
way, I hope you all are ready for our big E3 blowout because it's not going to be this week because we're recording before the Nintendo press conference.
Oh, I don't like that.
Well, there's not E3 this week, I didn't think. I'm confused.
I thought it was the first week of June.
No, E3's not this week. You're crazy.
No, well, why didn't you tell me that earlier?
Because I didn't think it was E3 this week. We're gonna be taking a little break before we get into the show proper. But before we get back, when we do get back, we're gonna be doing all kinds of fun giveaways. So I hope that you entered the Patreon contest and the Twitch contest because there's a chance to win something good. But until then, we will be right back. Oh, we're live on Twitch. Hi, Twitch. We're about ready to get started. Steve is actually working at the moment, so he's doing. Oh boy, and Justin's getting naked at the moment, so it's gonna be a good show no matter what. It doesn't matter. Okay, all right.
Remember my conversation that I had last week about my affinity for Justin?
Yeah.
This is just doing it for me right now.
Oh boy, I'm so excited to see what happens when Justin points the camera down.
You're gonna be very disappointed. All I did was put my sweatshirt back on.
Oh.
All right. Well,
sorry.
But
Oh,
I
you're
didn't
back.
think-
I think.
But I didn't think anybody needed to see my obscenely hairy shoulders. So
I do.
Well, good timing because we were just about to get rolling. Luckily, I don't think we have anybody watching us on Twitch, so you know.
I'm watching.
God,
that's a
I'm
good or a
pale
bad
as a
thing.
ghost on this camera. I hate this camera. I hate it. I hate everything. Everything sucks.
It looks fine to me.
Yeah, you look fine.
Eugene, I'm not.
I am
Yeah.
pasty.
Justin, I don't think you gotta talk to your mom about your pastiness, dog.
Hey, so here's a fun fact for you. In oldie times, the pasty pale were considered the royalty, and anybody who was tan was considered and lower class.
If you were pasty and fat, you were doing good.
Well, that's good for me, I guess, if I lived back then. But you know,
All right, let's get
be fair,
rolling.
There are a lot of other things about skin color that we're not going to practice on in this day and age because you know they're bad.
Nice. Justin made me make him an emoji of that earlier today, actually. So
Really?
Yeah.
It's my Garfield for Justin.
all right, we're gonna get started with debate. So Steve, we switched. I don't know if you heard, because
I turned off the audio.
yeah, because Brian is definitely not pro grinding, so he's gonna be all about con. Justin, our Infend debate is grinding. Are you pro or con? Get ready for that as the music starts.
I hope I'm on the con side because I've got
Ever
a pin.
wondered what's on the Infendo radio cutting room floor? Find out now for $10 a month over at patreon.com/Infendo radio.
All right, it is Infend debate time. So we are going to be doing a little debate tonight. It's going to be a little interesting one, I think. So, have you ever played an RPG and you had to grind and grind and grind and grind and grind? Well, did you like it or did you love it? Because I'm kind of, well, in this debate, I'm on pro grinding with Steven. So, Steve, I know that's actually probably going to be an easy one for you. I know you like the RPG. On the other side of the debate, you have Justin and Brian who just hate grinding like so much. And actually, I think this is actually true. So this is going to work out famously. So yeah, why don't we get started in this debate? Do you guys want to take first? Should we take first? We'll kind of give a little bit, like 3 or 4 minutes, and then swap, and then we'll open the floor.
Justin, why don't you go?
All right. Well, I guess the first thing I have to say is okay, I know the answer to this question. In what context? All right, I'm setting myself up for a joke here, but just bear with me. In what context is grinding considered a good thing? Do you get off of work and say, "Oh, I can't wait to leave this job and go home to the grind"? No, grinding is inherently, by its nature, a bad thing. So when you call something a grind, you are instantly labeling it something you don't like. So just going to get that semantic out of the way. This is not a term you take back. Grinding is bad. All right. Now, let's go on to respect for the gamer's time. You have a story in your game that takes roughly, say, maybe 10, 15 hours to complete. You're going to make somebody repeat the same motion over and over and over again so you can stretch it to like 70 hours? No. Make your game shorter. Like I understand challenge. I like challenge. I don't mind having a challenging boss battle or anything like that. But if in order to enjoy that challenging boss battle, I have to beat that squirrel 1,700 times, I'm going to lose interest real fast. It's just, I don't know. I'm running out. I'll think of something else later. Brian, take over or whatever.
Here I am. All right. So here's the thing. I've hated grinding for a long time, since my very early childhood. Let's put it that way. And I'm on a huge negative side of RPGs in the first place. I've never enjoyed RPGs, and the only time that I've actually played them is when I didn't know it was an RPG in the first place. Team RPGs are even worse. So let's take Undertale, for example. I could actually play through that because I didn't know it was an RPG in the first place. But when Deltarune came out, it just ruined it for me, because all of a sudden I've got a bunch of different people coming in that I've got to control all these different people, and I just couldn't handle it anymore. So let's put it this way. The RPG style of grinding ruined my video game experience with many different occasions. That'll be my opening argument.
It is your opening argument at the end of your argument. Yeah, I mean, I've played many Pokemon games. I have never beaten a single one. And the reason I've never beaten a single one is I get sick of having to go out and just like the super effective comic, shuffle, 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 get into a battle, shuffle, 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 and do that for like an hour before I can beat the next gym leader. I like the way Let's Go works. I like that it just I like the way it just, the experience share is automatically on, and it levels you up as you go through. As long as you fight every trainer, you should be a decent enough battle to at least, like, you can be challenged if you're not really trying to grind. But yeah, I don't know. Anyway.
Well, I said that grinding ruined my RPG's experience very early, because just like Justin, I've played a handful of Pokemon games and have never finished any. So, I mean, when I was a little kid, I started with Red, and then was so excited for Yellow because you've got your little Pikachu. And then when it came to the point where, that was not good. What's the tower with all the ghosties in it?
Pokemon Tower?
Yeah. So as soon as I started getting through okay, shut up. As soon as I started getting through like the 15 to 20 minute mark of just back and forth and all of the random battles and all that, it just turned me off. And
don't get me started on random battles.
Turned off the game.
The only other thing I want to add before we pass this off is grinding is the reason I have never cared about Kingdom Hearts. I played the first Kingdom Hearts. I played it for several hours, got nowhere in it because I had to keep grinding on these boring battles, and I'm like, nope, screw this.
No.
If it's not interesting, I don't want to do it. Like the Mario. Okay. Anyway, I will concede my points after they give theirs.
And that's our opening argument.
Hey, Eugene, so how are we doing this? Are we like just going to give our opening argument and then we're going to attack them? Or are we just going to start the I can go either way.
You do you, Boo. I'm going to set a timer for 5 minutes, so we'll see what happens in that time.
Okay, so grinding is what makes RPGs fun. It is the whole point of an RPG. Games like platformers make you grind in a different way. Like, let's take Donkey Kong, for instance. You're essentially doing the same goddamn thing in Donkey Kong. When you can't beat that level, you're grinding to get yourself better.
Slow down, I'm taking notes.
It is the real world of grinding. You're still grinding, you're just doing it in a different way. Even Minecraft has its ways of grinding that aren't exactly just grinding. But that can be part of the whole reward. Like getting your ass handed to you by a boss in an RPG and then you go back and grind for 20, 25 minutes, gain a few levels, maybe get some new gear, and then come back and whoop its ass in turn. That's the whole fun of an RPG. Or even like, let's take Pokemon for instance, grinding to get all those shiny Pokemon that I've gotten. You think I got that shiny Greninja just by just hatching an egg and it happened? No. I hatched 800 or 900 eggs to get my black Greninja. And did the process suck? Absolutely. Grinding is not always fun, but it's not really about the process, it's about the reward. Like getting to show off that shiny Greninja without having somebody give it to me with a Game Shark or a Game Genie or Action Replay or whatever the current device is, that to me is where it's at. What about you, Eugene? I want to hear what you have to say on this, now that I've attacked them for you.
Yeah, no, so the way I see grinding is two ways, right? So like it's kind of like when you're at work and then you're kind of doing the same type of thing over and over and over again, but at work there's not really a satisfying payoff, right? In an RPG, when you're kind of doing the grinding and everything like that, at least at the end of the day you're getting to finally beat that boss that you've been trying to beat for the last 30 minutes, an hour or whatever, like you went back, you grinded, and then all of a sudden you were able to beat it. That's satisfying to me, so that's number one. That's how I feel about that. But also number two, when in an RPG, I guess Pokemon Let's Go is the only exception to this, but the in most RPGs, if you can turn on God mode or whatever like that, and you're just kind of beating everything all the time, take using a Game Shark in Pokemon for example, when you have a level 100 Mewtwo or a Moltres or something like that, and you just power through the whole game. What's the fun in that? There's literally no fun in that, right? Like if you were going to each boss and you literally don't have to switch a Pokemon because you just put Mewtwo, that's a level at 100 that you hacked in the game. To me, that's no fun. I can definitely see a point to that where maybe you just want to see the story through. But in most RPGs like Pokemon, you're there for collecting all the critters and all that fun stuff. So if there wasn't the grind, then there would be no fun to it. So I don't know. It's kind of like without the darkness, there is no light type of thing,
Oh, and one more point I want to make too. Or Justin.
No, it's not. No, Justin. You shut your mouth. I shut my mouth for 5 minutes.
Calmly collect their points so that we can argue.
I have played Hearts games. I've played 1, I've played 2, I've played Rechain of Memories, I've played Chain of Memories, I've played Recoded, I'm halfway through 3. I've never had to grind to beat the main story of those games. I only have to grind to get the ultimate weapons, and by that point I'm usually done with it anyway, so I don't even bother. Go.
Yeah,
all right.
No, not you go. Oh. Did you hear Luigi? No, you didn't. So the last point that I'm going to make here is that okay, so when you're doing this grind again, and I keep going back to Pokemon, but there's a million RPGs. Actually, I'm going to use Dark Souls as my example here. So when you are grinding in Dark Souls, you're learning things, right? You learn the moveset. You learn, okay, when the boss does this pattern, then they're doing this move next, right? That's all part of the grind, right? That's I think it was Bruce Lee that said if you do 10,000 kicks or something like that. Look up the quote. 10,000 kicks, Bruce Lee. That's my quote that I want, but I don't know what it is right now. Justin, Luigi's about to kick me off, so attack me. Here we go.
Okay, well, I've been taking notes. First of all, I like how I was getting yelled at, even though every time somebody else started talking, I stopped and let them continue. All right. Few points here. All right, the Donkey Kong and Final Fantasy or Pokemon or whatever. Donkey Kong is Twitch based. It's reflex based. You memorize, you perfect. It's down to timing and aiming and all those skill. In role playing game, it's just a matter of pressing A repeatedly.
Well, depending on the role playing game that you're playing.
Well, I was going to say most role-playing games have no timing base at all. It's This person goes, this person goes, this person goes. Now, my favorite games to work on leveling up in are the Mario RPGs, the South Park RPG.
Yeah.
These games where there is a timing based or active based strategy to the game, where it's not just press A and attack the other player. It's press A and then you have to do something with a certain amount of skill to get the move to work properly or work better or whatever.
Or defend yourself.
Right, yeah. Like those things I like, and I don't mind. I don't consider those a grind. But I mean, and Steve, you brought up actually a really good point. In your experience, you didn't have to grind in Kingdom Hearts as long as you played the game at a reasonable pace. You leveled up along with the game. That's great. Like, you still get a challenge, you still have to battle, but you don't feel like, you have to just keep on doing the same thing over and over and over and over again. Because here's the thing, most of these RPGs, it's not a matter of going out and grinding for 20 to 25 minutes. It's like 20 to 25 hours.
Yeah, that's why I was surprised when you brought Kingdom Hearts into the mix.
That was my experience. So I also didn't like the controls of Kingdom Hearts.
That's fair.
Yeah, I think there's a place for both. I think that if a game is built for it, I think grinding can totally add to the experience. I think that some of the older RPGs, like maybe some of the older Pokemon games even, honestly, going back to Red and Blue, can probably use for some tuning in that respect. But, I'm all for the grind because, like Steve said, at the end of the day, it's not about the grind. It's about the reward that you get for grinding.
I think available battle from point A to point B, that should be enough to make you strong enough to at least have a chance at beating whatever the big bad is at the end of the path. Maybe not destroying it. I mean, here's the thing. The options aren't either grind for 10 hours in order to get anywhere or completely steamroll everything. There is a happy medium that a lot of, like pro grind or anti grind people are not considering. Is there is that, you play it for a reasonable amount of time and put a reasonable amount of extra effort into it, and the game becomes reasonably more difficult. It doesn't have to be either you waste hours upon hours or you just plow through it.
I think
Brian, you need to be more proactive here. You keep on going.
I don't want to steamroll over everybody. I'm slowly collecting my thoughts. But I think the biggest thing for me
notes, man.
was not knowing what was ahead. So if I can know that, like Justin said, point P, but I've got 8.1 and 8.2 and 8.3, then there's like plenty that I can understand what I'm going to be doing along the way. But what really turned me off, especially with Pokemon and Final Fantasy VII, I never got out of the first city, and I gave up because
I never got out of the first city on Final Fantasy VII.
It's just, it's the random battles that all of a sudden it just pops up. You've done the same thing in the same enemies over and over and over again, and as soon as you hear that first battle sound, you're, oh god, not again. And it's just there's no point to it for me. If there was one specific stage each time that I would go through, then that would work.
Can we at least all agree that invisible random battles are the worst thing ever?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with you on that one. So for sure, like, again, going back to like older games like Pokemon, I'll use that as my example. If you go back to Pokemon Red and you're in the freaking Victory Road, Lord have mercy, because get ready for random battles or you better have a whole bunch of repels. Yeah, or that, yeah, escape ropes too. Because but at the same time, if a good RPG has the systems built in, then there are escape ropes and there are repels, so you don't have to have the random battles and everything like that. It's not really an excuse for a game like Pokemon, the first one, but it is what it is, I guess. Like there can be a happy medium there. However, I will say that again, I keep going back to my example of when I game sharked my Pokemon games. Like that just ruined the whole fun out of it for me, because when I didn't have to grind, then I didn't want to play the game anymore, because then it's just literally all you are is doing is just pressing A. There's no fun, there's no strategy.
If I can make a recommendation for you anti-grinders, if you want to try a really good Final Fantasy game that's not overly grindy unless you want it to be, if you can find a cheap copy of Final Fantasy X on like the HD remake, because they fixed a few systems in there, but if you can find a cheap copy of the HD remake either on Switch or PS4 or PC or Xbox One or whatever, give that a try. It's got the same good Final Fantasy story that all the Final Fantasies are known for. It's very linear, point A to point B, right before you're going into a boss area type thing. And you really don't have to grind unless you want to. I have, just because I've done a lot of the optional stuff in there, but I never had to beat a boss.
Sure.
Okay, so two things on Final Fantasy. Number one, I played through almost all of Final Fantasy IV on my Game Boy Advance, and that was a well-balanced game. Like, I got into, the random battles still piss me off, but as long as I participated in them, I was usually reasonably powered up enough to beat the bosses. I never felt like I had to grind. I only did it because, I still got 15 minutes left before my break is over. Let me see if I can level up this character. That was for the fun of it. That was for the reward. On the flip side of that, I hacked my way through Final Fantasy VII. I had all of my characters at like level 90 or 99, and that final battle with Sephiroth was still like a challenge. I still felt like I was barely going to survive it, and that's just a ridiculous difficulty level. Like if you're cheating in the game and the game is still incredibly difficult, then there's something wrong with your difficulty balance.
Well, I kind of feel like this conversation has weighed way too heavily on RPGs in the first place, because there's a lot of other games where there's just grindy elements to them. And case in point is Cuphead. Oh, no, well, we'll get to Minecraft in a minute, but like Cuphead is just the same thing over and over and over and over again. But knowing that there is a final result at the end, that just makes you feel like it's going to be like so good of an accomplishment, and you're not stuck. I mean, it's different
the
when
Donkey Kong model again,
over and over. Right. And if you're taking the same test over and over and over again, and then you get an F, and then you get a D, and then you get a C, when you finally get that A, then it makes you feel really good about yourself. And then to Steve's point, Minecraft, that's not grindy at all, and I will tell you why. So with things like that, when I was hollowing out this big mountain that I was doing, and I was just chipping away block by block by block by block, it's just so relaxing to do that. It's like an adult coloring book. You're just sitting there piece by piece. You're going through every single color.
Big difference with Minecraft is everything in Minecraft is optional. There's not a single requirement in Minecraft. You can just turn on Minecraft and walk around. You don't have to kill anything or break anything. Like, Minecraft is what you want it to be. So if you want to put the effort, like I'm putting the effort into building a mansion on the top of a mountain.
Right.
Pain in the neck, going out, finding a mine, getting the stuff, bringing it up, and building the mansion. But it's something I want to do. If I didn't want to do it, I'd stop doing it. In fact, after I started it, I'm like, you know what? This isn't where I want to build my mansion. I want to abandon this, and I haven't decided yet if I'm going to.
Right. But, and there's not a and then destroy all these blocks. Destroy all of these stone blocks with a stone pickaxe that's going to take you all damn day, and it's going to break every single time.
Yeah. I can't really relate with the Minecraft element there, but I think I guess you're right, Brian. We have been focusing too much on the grinding on RPGs, but like I enjoy the grind in many of the games, like Breath of the Wild. To take that for example, like I enjoyed grinding out and getting durians, so then I had enough extra hearts to fight the boss. Like that is freaking. That's the kind of stuff that I enjoy, and maybe it's just the type of.
That's one of the things I like. That's one of the things I like about Master Mode is like you feel like you're forced to go out and do those things and kind of build link up. Like it's not just a matter of, oh, I want to have full hearts. It's like I don't know if I'm going to survive without full hearts.
Well, and that's what I was going to say to your point, Eugene, but on the exact opposite side is, your hardy durians are completely optional. If you want to go and fight that boss unprepared, you go for it and good luck. But you don't have to continuously. If there's macablins all around, you can walk around them instead of being stuck fighting them the entire time.
Well, and here's the other thing about Breath of the Wild and other non-turn-based, non-numbers-based games is you can, and Nintendo came around and said this, you can go straight to Hyrule Castle and battle Ganon and beat the game without ever beating a single shrine other than the 4 first ones. Like, because it is all timing based, it's all memorization, it's all skill. If you get hit once, you're dead, but if you're skilled enough to avoid getting hit, then you can beat the game in 45 minutes. People have done it.
So, Justin, I think what I'm hearing from this entire
an RPG in 45 minutes, it has nothing to do with skill.
Yeah, I think what I'm hearing from this entire conversation is, Justin, you and I win.
I think what ended up we ended up kind of in a middle
draw.
Yeah. Well, before we are about to hit the timer, so do we have any final thoughts before Luigi comes and interrupts us?
I mean, my final thought is, if you like grinding, great. Play the games that are grindy. Enjoy them. Enjoy your rewards. If you don't like grindy games, then don't play them or cheat your way through them if you just want the story, if you just want as in anything. Don't shame people who don't like the things you like or like the things you don't like. I get so many people who tell me I enjoy games wrong because I don't like grinding, because I'm playing Pokemon Let's Go and not plain old Pokemon Red. Now I enjoy games. If I'm enjoying it, it's not wrong.
Right. Yeah, and it goes just like Justin said. It goes with anything. If people don't like the music that you listen to, then they don't like it. Don't tell them to go fuck themselves because they don't like what you like. Sorry.
I think you got the first one.
Yeah.
I do have something to add.
A lot for later.
Oh, geez. I do have something to add to that, actually. Like everybody's saying, don't shame people for how they play their games. I actually once had a guy tell me I play Minecraft wrong. How the fuck do you play Minecraft wrong?
There's no Minecraft wrong.
My other final... I know, right? My other final point, if you want to find some really, really good grindy games, hit me up on Twitter. If you want to find some really good not grindy games, hit Justin up on Twitter.
Okay, all right. To be fair, Steve, you managed to make every game a grindy game, even if it's not
you're not wrong.
Version of OCD that makes you want to make things more difficult.
Justin, when you have a talent, you need to embrace it.
Well, that explains your mom's profession.
Whoa!
There's
your mom joke.
And there's Oh, that couldn't have been better timing.
You're muted.
We cannot hear you.
Oh,
I was trying to not say anything, but here we are.
It's okay. It ends up working out anyways. I'll work that in. Okay, so we'll take a break here. We're gonna be right back, Twitch. We love you.
We love you.
Speaking of grinds, like the two of you are still working during this podcast.
Oh, wait a minute.
I don't have a choice.
Wait a minute. Actually, before we we'll edit this part in, or I'll edit this part in. But let's do the giveaway right now, shall we?
Okay.
We shall.
All right. We're back. It is time for the giveaway. Oh my God. I cannot believe what I am seeing right now. This is amazing. Okay, so we have
make me look like Eugene Levy's
wait, let me get
eyebrows,
Gazzo out.
I thought that I would play into that.
All right, so it is giveaway time here on Infendo Radio, and lucky for us, Steve has the cards that we're going to be giving away. So, Steve, real quick, just tell us what we're giving away here.
So, to everybody that was a $10 patron in the month of, what month did we just end? May. And to everybody that subscribed to us in May on Twitch, we are giving away a full set of 23 Zelda amiibo cards. You'd think after a month of giving this away, I would know how many is in this box. But it is a set, including the most recently released Young Link in the Smash Brothers set. He is right there. See? Young Link. So, and these in courtesy of Big Kid Toys on Etsy.com. Look them up. We'll have a link to their shop in the show notes.
Yep. And with that, so we're going to get right into it. So I've got a wheel ready for y'all. And yeah, we're just going to spin it. Whoever is the winner is going to get shipped out some nice cards. So without further ado, away we go. Where's my spin button, kids? There it is. All right. Just so you guys know, again, just because Brian's on the show, we didn't like cheat or anything here. So this is all legit. So here we go.
Yeah, Brian was in the drawing before he was ever considered to be on the show.
All right, our winner is, I can't read that. Who's on the Twitch? Let's see. Who's in red there?
All I see is a
Black.
My screen is too
black.
looks like Skypharaoh to me.
It is Skypharaoh. It is Skypharaoh. You are a winner. Well done. Well.
My Eugene Levy is falling down.
Oh, good job, Sky. Thank you for joining the contest.
To get this over to you.
Yep, perfect, awesome. Hey, this is your second contest win too. So, like, if you're listening to us on the podcast, like, you have a good chance to win. So, like, join our next contest.
Hey, I should already have his info. I'll DM you anyway.
Perfect.
All right, so we're gonna go on break officially. Twitch, we love you. I know. It's so sad. We used to have like Roman candle wars when we were in
no,
high
I mean
school.
the good kind of fireworks.
We're on Twitch, by the way, so hi, Twitch.
Luckily, we can say whatever we want on Twitch, right?
Yeah, it's true. They don't have any rules. It's like the Wild West. It's almost like, what's the YouTube equivalent? Vimeo or Vimeo or whatever it's called?
Vimeo,
The only thing we're going to get in trouble for on Twitch is showing too much cleavage.
Well, I'm wearing a sweatshirt, so there's no concern there.
All right. Are we ready to hit it into Nintendo Tunes?
Good.
Yep.
Well, maybe.
Maybe.
Okay, here we go. All right. No, it's... Hang on.
What am I hanging on to?
Oh, God.
Your mom?
There we go. Okay, I'm back. I'm trying to... well, never mind. All right, just go ahead. I'm okay.
Hiccups, so this is going to be fun.
Oh, that's okay. The internet has hiccups too.
Yeah, right?
So every time somebody starts talking, it pause for about 5 seconds.
All right, here we go. It's you, Justin, so get ready.
What's me?
Here at Infendo Radio, we've got game. If you'd like to give us suggestions for our games, go to patreon.com/Infendo Radio and pledge at the $2 level.
Oh,
And we're back. It is time for Nintendo Tunes. Who's hosting it? I'm hosting it. It is the best time of the year. So let me tell you what Nintendo Tunes is all about. If you haven't listened to the show before, and this is your first time, well, you're in for a treat. So I have 10 games queued up, and I'm going to play songs from them, and these fine gentlemen are going to try and guess what those games came from. So without further ado, I'm going to start with my first track, and like Justin said in the prior to the show, if you'd like to contribute, you can too at patreon.com/Infendo Radio, just like Schnazzy1 did. So here's our first track. All right.
It sounds like Power Rangers.
Well, your first hint is that this game is... Remember our debate earlier and we were talking about grinding? Well, this is an RPG.
Okay. A little early for hints, but all right.
Well, I think you're going to need them for this one, but maybe not. Here is your next track. All right, do you guys have any questions for me about the game? No, it is not a SteamWorld game, no.
Okay.
What you guys need, what you guys want, what you guys need?
What system?
Well, this game came out on the GameCube originally. It has since been re-released.
Oh, it's been
on what originally?
It was on the GameCube originally, but it was since re-released. I think it's not on a Nintendo console, to my knowledge, but I know it's gone to like PS4 or PS3 rather.
All right, GameCube game, RPG, re-released on PS3 or 4.
Maybe both, actually. Here's your next hit.
I like the music.
So your next hint is that this game is part of a series of games.
I should know this, shouldn't I?
Is this a Jap?
It is a Japanese RPG. Here's your next track.
Definitely not going to get this one.
Is this a Square Enix game?
It's not a Square Enix game.
Alright, so who else What other
Well, I don't
third
know if
party
helpful or not.
makes multi-platform RPGs? Was this game originally multi-platform, or was it originally GameCube exclusive?
It was originally GameCube exclusive. It never released on the... I don't think it ever released on the PS2. Or the Xbox.
What does Wikipedia say?
Well, I guess I can look at that, can't I?
So this is clearly a game
You do
you
have
already
power.
know of.
Yes, I already know of this game. What was your question, Steve?
Oh, I was just saying the internet is at your fingertips.
Yes. Okay, so I'm a liar. This game came out on the GameCube, the PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, and Windows.
Sounded like
Here's your next track.
For a second.
I've only got a few more tracks, so we're gonna have. If you guys don't get it, then I guess
All right.
Schnazzy gets the point.
Do I get half a point if I can guess franchise?
If you can get the franchise, you're gonna get the game. So no.
Oh, okay.
There's
So
only
is it-
one game. Okay, here's your next hint. There's only one game from this franchise on the GameCube.
Okay. Is there only one game in this franchise?
No, there's lots of games in this franchise. First appeared, I want to say, on the Super Nintendo.
Is this Lufia?
It is not.
I
What you got,
nothing.
Brian? You're not. You're not.
I got that. Remember when I said I hate RPGs?
All right, fair. All right, I'm gonna give you developer. This should be a very strong hint. So get your buzzers ready. This is developed by Namco Bandai. It is not Power Rangers, is what I think you said by reading your lips.
I'm impressed, Eugene.
All right, are we
Yeah,
giving up
it's
here?
If it's not Namco Bandai, the only guess I would have is Power Rangers. I think that's...
No, the only guess I would have is Tatsunoko.
That's Capcom.
Tatsunoko is
Ah.
Tatsunoko.
Yeah, that's why I was guessing it.
All right.
I cannot.
I have
think
no
of
idea.
a single RPG from Namco/Bandai/Namco Bandai.
You guys are
slash-
gonna be real mad when I give this to you
I
here in
know.
5 seconds. All right, you guys give up?
Yeah.
All right, this game that Schnazzy once stumped you on is called Tales of Symphonia, guys.
Oh, mother!
God.
I don't feel embarrassed at all because I don't like RPGs.
Yeah, but it's
Gene,
a Tales game.
I
That-
want you to look up the Battle of the Island in the Void from Lufia and the Fortress of Doom and compare it to the music you were just playing.
We'll have to do that on another time, or maybe
But
during the break. But I do have another track for you, also from a patron. This one comes to you from Malik Emeris. So here we go. And it pretty much goes like this for another 3 minutes, so I'm gonna play the next track.
Are we going to run out of music real fast for this?
Possibly.
Probably.
So that
Alright,
is.
so
What does
I'm
that tell
guessing
you?
So I'm guessing by the sound and the fact legitimately 8-bit.
Correct. Yes.
Yeah.
This is a. Your first hint is that this is an NES game.
Well, that's not my domain. Justin?
Developer? Or is it too early?
Maybe a little too early for developer. Let me give you another track first.
Is
In the words of Lucas, why do I know this?
All right. So let me give you maybe a big hint here. Actually, this game is on the Nintendo Switch Online service.
Oh god.
All right.
Yes,
That
is that Tropico game or whatever that one is?
Tropic Thunder.
It is not.
Dark Tropics.
It is
I knew
not.
it wasn't. I just felt like, ending
Here's-
whatever was happening here.
Here's your next and possibly last track. So it's time for developer now. It's published and developed by Tecmo rather.
Is this Tecmo Bowl?
It is not.
Is this Ninja Gaiden?
It is not.
NES Baseball.
It is not.
Now this is on the Switch Online. I wish I had played the Switch Online more to know it's actually there.
I've got through a
I
lot
don't know
of
what other.
I know it.
This game is hard as hell.
This Star something or other.
We said
It's
Star Tropics.
a shooting game.
Okay, alright, here's another hint. Probably not a good one. This game, not only did it launch within its Nintendo Switch Online service, but it also launched with the Nintendo Wii Virtual Console. The very first day. This was one of the very first games on there.
So it's gotta be super popular.
It's not really that
Bubble
popular
Bobble?
as a thing. I don't know why.
Is
Bubble
this
Bobble?
Blaster
Launch title.
It's not.
It's not
Blaster
which.
Master?
It's not either.
Okay.
Do we give up here?
Oh, I'm gonna hate myself when you give this to us.
This is- We're gonna a lot of giving.
Trying to think what other Tecmo.
Oh, I'm gonna be so mad at myself.
Hockey. Is it hockey?
It's not hockey. Alright, kids. The
Soccer.
name
I
of
was
this
not
game
far.
is Solomon's Key.
Uh,
Out on Solomon's.
I've heard of it.
I've
Never
heard
played
of
it.
Yep.
Now I
It's,
wanna
it's
play
not particularly good, but it's there.
God, you
All
guys
right.
suck.
No one's played it.
So
Have we
we're
even
gonna
gotten
move
the point yet?
into our final Patreon suggestion. This one also comes from one Malik Emeris. I think this one might be easier because we've actually had this one fairly recently, but I don't know because I think Lucas got it. So we'll see what happens here. Oh wait, oh you go.
Assassin's Creed Black Flag.
Ha!
Oh, come on!
Well done, Steven.
Like, I was
I heard
going to wait for more
violin
cues, but
sounds.
that's actually my
That's a
first
fucking
thought.
pirate.
Awesome.
Yar.
All right, well, Steve.
Ironically, it sounds more piratey than the score for the first Pirates of the Caribbean movie.
Oh.
All right, Steve. All right, Justin. Why don't you recap the score after these 3 rounds? It shouldn't be too hard.
1.
I'll recap the score. Steve has 1. I want my ding.
Thank you, Steve, because I forgot I was keeping score.
That's mostly why I said that, but yeah.
I mean,
Ding.
would have been nice if somebody had mentioned it earlier, but
I tried to give
Right.
you
But you always keep.
I tried to give it a nice slick way into it, but Steve is winning right now with 1.
Sure, yeah.
So
Slick way
we
into-
have no more patron suggestions. We are going to move into the section where it's all me all the time, and I have a theme. So
Yes.
the theme this week is going to be every single one of these games was either composed or Koji Kondo had something to do with it.
Oh, I'm sweeping this one.
Oh,
God damn it, Eugene.
yeah. It's
Done.
Oh, I love it when Eugene hosts.
Justin with all of his composers tattooed on his arm.
No, actually, I have the Epcot logo tattooed on my arm.
I thought you
All
were gonna say they were
right.
tattoos.
So we're going to hit it right now, and away we go.
Baseball.
It's not baseball.
Soccer.
It's not soccer. And so this your first hint is that this is one of those tracks that it's all the sounds in one. So y'all only have about another 60 seconds of music.
Is it a sports game?
It is not a sports game.
Clue Clue Land?
It's not Clue Clue Land. Your second hint is that this is a black box title.
Yeah, I figured that much. Alright, tennis, volleyball.
Nope,
Not a sports game.
not sports.
That's all I can think of.
Not Devil World, is it?
Ha! This game is Devil World.
Which is a devilishly deceptive option because it was never released in the United States.
Well, I chose the rules tonight, Justin. Well done.
I
You
didn't
got
know
your first
Koji
point.
Kondo did the music for that one.
He did, yeah. So you are now tied with Steve, and this is going to bring us into our first lightning round. So, get your buzzers ready. Everybody has a chance at this one. I think everybody's probably played this game. I don't know you too well, Brian, but I have a feeling that you probably have played it maybe once or twice. So, anyways,
Let's hope so.
here we go.
Get it, Chris?
Nope.
Crap. Super Mario Brothers 2.
Kirby's
God
Adventure.
damn it.
It is Super Mario Brothers 2. This is the ending theme.
Well, I never
Don't
got
keep
it the end,
panic.
so I wouldn't know.
Oh, see, I screwed you on the first lightning round, Brian, and I apologize. All right, well, Justin is taking a commanding lead with 2. You guys are gonna have to rack your brains here,
Doesn't
and
sound like commanding when you put it that way.
well, I mean, I guess not. But we're gonna move on to our next round, regardless. Here we go.
Mario Tennis? Mario Tennis.
This is
racing
Mario
game?
Tennis Aces. Wow, Justin.
I'm going to debate Koji Kondo's being the composer on that.
But I didn't say that he was the composer. He was involved in some way with the music, so he's listed as a.
Tricky. So if at any point in the entire game da-da-da-da-da-da appears, he gets credit.
Well, maybe and maybe not. I think for this credit, I'd have to look it up, but I'm pretty sure that he was credited as the sound effects or something. So you could be right, but yeah, I'd have to look that up.
What we could do is if Justin wants to contest anything and Eugene looks it up and Justin's wrong, then me and Brian both get a point.
That's what I
Right.
was going to say. Justin, let me give you a piece of advice. If you get the point, don't fight Eugene on it.
I didn't get it wrong. I still got the right game, even with the broken clues.
All right, so we are going to move on to
That
our
should
next
earn me 2
game.
points.
No, we're gonna start. What are those things called? The Rupoors.
Negative
We're gonna start
points?
giving you Rupoors instead. All right, so we're gonna move on to our next title.
It's an obscure
This
reference.
one is coming right at you. I think this one might be a lightning round, but I don't know. We'll find out here.
Yoshi's Island.
Yeah, it's the goddamn eat fuzzy get dizzy level.
This touch fuzzy get dizzy.
Sure is.
Well, you're gonna do. I'm not wrong.
Justin is just.
I was
You
trying to.
said-
I was
you
trying
said
to
you
think
were-
of the full title.
Yeah.
I was gonna be like Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island. I'm like, damn it, I can't remember which Mario is the sequel to. Screw it, just say Yoshi's Island.
You weren't kidding though when you said that you were gonna maybe mop the floor here, but at least Steve already
gonna
got
go get
his
some dinner.
obligatory point.
Yeah, that's true.
Brian and I get to go out for dinner. We'll see you guys when Justin's done raping us.
Steve, do you remember a couple of weeks when I said that I was terrible at Nintendo's?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter
And
where
we
this
postponed
time
it thinking
because
you wouldn't be on the show.
Justin has just a notepad with every Koji Kondo game there ever was.
Yeah, you just kind of hit my tick box on this one. So.
You had him tattooed on your ass, you'd remember him too.
There you go.
all right.
Justin bends over and sees his ass in the mirror.
Okay, so
Coconut
we're
Eugene.
going to move into our next one before Coconut comes out, and here we go. What? This might be one that I stumped Justin on.
Good. Maybe me and Brian will get it.
Yeah.
At this point,
Donkey Kong King of Swing?
No. So on this one, Justin, he's not listed as composer. He's listed as a supporting role. That's just for you. I pulled out that stat.
Which is pretty much all he does nowadays anyway.
Directly to Justin.
Well, because he called me out last
What
time
are we-
and I felt attacked.
I'm going to attack you here in a minute for choosing this thing.
Here's your next track.
Is this Super Paper Mario?
It is not Super Paper Mario. Justin looks like perplexed here.
Knows it. He just can't
Console.
This is SNES, isn't it?
Maybe a little early for well, maybe not a little early for console. You can't tell from the music. You can't tell from like the weird bass that it's Game Boy Advance.
I thought so. Is this Mario Party Advance?
It's not Mario Party Advance. Here's the next track.
Mario
That's
Pinball
what I
Land?
was debating on.
It's not Mario Pinball Land. So your next hint is that this game had a different name when it was released in the UK.
Wish I had a beard to stroke right now.
This Yoshi Topsy Turvy?
Oh God! That hint. It was the hint, wasn't it? It was the damn because it was called like universal
No,
gravitation.
It's because the music has a topsy-turvy sound, and so it being a Game Boy Advance, I'm like, there's a lot of tilty things there.
And the slide whistle.
Yeah. Yeah, that kind of leaned me towards Yoshi.
Well, all right. Well, Justin gets another point. I'm not even gonna have him recap the score. I feel so bad. Let's just move on to the next track.
Justin is winning. That's all y'all need to know.
Alright, since this is the case, I do...
Mario Land? This is Mario Land.
No.
Super
no,
Mario Land.
I know this.
Nope.
Yes, it is. Damn it, Eugene.
It's not.
It's just like it.
So your first hint is that
Shut up.
this music is coming to you from
Ow.
straight from the Famicom Disk System. Here's your next track.
Wouldn't be Zelda, would it?
I was gonna say Zelda 2.
It is not.
That sounds just like in Mario Land.
Not Mario Land. Shut up.
No, pissing you off.
Played this game.
It's not Mario Land, I know.
I recognize that leitmotif, but I can't.
Yeah.
Here's
Big
your next
cat.
track.
Mario.
It is not Mario Land.
All right, can I give me another clue?
This game was never released outside of Japan.
I figured that much because it was on FDS, but I get a different clue.
Brian, what do you have for dinner?
Okay, all right. Steve and Brian, listen well to this clue. Justin, close your ears for a little bit. This game, music from this game was featured in Nintendo Land.
Oh, it starts with an M.
Metroid?
It's not Metroid,
Can I
Steve!
Google it at this point?
I know.
Metroid.
Starts with an M. In Nintendo
I'm not
Land.
going to be able to pronounce it.
It was in
Something.
Land?
this the secret castle or whatever? Something Japanese secret castle.
I have to give it to Justin, guys. This is the mysterious Muramasa Castle.
There you go.
Or Murasami, I guess is how you. I don't know.
I don't like this at all.
Tell you what, I'll only take a
Muramasa.
half a point for that one.
How generous of you. All right, Steve. I'm telling you right now, if you don't get this one, like, there's something going on here.
Hey, take your headphones off for a minute.
This
Second
is the
headset.
final track of Nintendo's. Obviously, Justin won.
Hey, Steve, take your
Let's see
glasses off for a minute.
Let's see if you guys can get
And I'll
this
just-
game.
This Donkey Konga.
Steve, come on!
Come on!
I've never played that game.
He
Does
said,
anybody-
"Clap your hands."
Y'all maybe I'll be playing mine.
I would have said Jungle Beat until he said that, and I'm like, oh no, it's gotta be Konga.
All right, we're gonna be right back. I'm gonna find Steve. He's been playing Minecraft this whole time, and we're gonna be right back with question block. All right, we did it.
God, it's been so long time since I've heard that music.
It's been a long
Hi, Twitch. We're back. All right, so we're gonna start. Yeah, my cat's pissed. He wants food. We're gonna start the question block here, and let me just make a note in my Audacity.
I have to decide if I'm playing Minecraft or Smash Brothers tonight.
All right.
Is there any question what I'll be playing tonight?
God, and away we go.
Shut up, phone.
For your sake, hopefully it's not Nintendo.
Got a question you're just dying to know the answer to? Head on over to patreon.com/Infendo Radio, and for $3 a month, you can ask us anything you want.
And we're back. It is question block time. So, like Lucas said, if you want to leave us a question for the show, you can too on the Patreon. And Brian, he asked us a special question in the pre-show, and he was asking about my teeth. Justin is dissing on my teeth, but I use a toothbrush, Justin, to get my teeth so white. That's what I do. So, but that's not the question that was asked. Schnazzy one asked, what do you think about Schnazzy once asks, what do you think about the $200 SKU for, and I'm not really sure what the game is that they're talking about. So Steve, could you maybe enlighten us on this?
Yeah, so there is some E3 leaks that have come out. That's basically GameStop has added 21 new stock SKUs that'll be coming out.
Okay.
It says all games, no consoles. Let's see. They're guessing... I don't know. Here's the tweet, and we're just going to go off that. GameStop adds about 21 new NSW stock keeping units. All games, no consoles. If I had to guess, the $200 game is probably some sort of bundle or premium edition. So basically, there's a $200 game SKU that is on GameStop.
For something.
And it's Switch related, I guess. So the question is, what do we think that $200 SKU is?
Well, if it's a Switch exclusive, I guess that kind of narrows it down for us. But do we have that data? Do we know if there's any other $200 SKUs popping up, or is this kind of all we have to go off of?
That's all we've got at the moment.
Okay. So what?
I mean, I could do some digging, but if I had to guess, it's going to be a new Nintendo Labo SKU. Maybe it's some sort of... It's got all of the Nintendo Labos, or like a Labo Greatest Hits or something to that effect. That would be my best guess. Either that or some Toys to Life game. Since Amiibo's clearly dead, they're not doing Amiibo anymore.
That's not true. We're going to get new Amiibo of all of the Fighters Pass.
And none of it, well, yeah, but we're not going to get any.
And I can almost guarantee there's going to be some Link's Awakening Amiibo.
But what about this $200 SKU?
I would, that's a tough one, right? I would kind of guess that if I was gonna take a guess, if it wasn't a game, I would say it was that all Amiibo pack for Smash that's coming over from Japan, right? But
right, I forgot about that.
But I don't know if that's necessarily going to come over. So if it's a game, man, that's tough. Like, is there going to be like an Animal Crossing bundle that they're going to make you pay for a life-size Tom Nook? I don't know. What the heck could this be? Brian, Justin, do you have any ideas, any thoughts?
When the big old pack of Pokemon Let's Go with Pikachu and Eevee that came out, what was it, Steve? $100 for the and
$100 and a steelbook and whatnot, and that would make sense. $20 for the games, but what else are they going to include in that?
Well, see, back in the good old days of the Xbox, what was it, the 360? I think it was, when they had that big bundle that came out for Halo with the game and the steelbook and the Master Chief helmet.
Yeah.
To keep all of your stuff in. Like I could see that for sure. I mean, it wouldn't be a little R-Wing in there or anything. It would have to be something grand. But I don't know what there is anything for people to pay $200 for.
I don't even have the slightest idea. My first thought was, it's probably Pokemon Sword and Shield combined, but even that would only be $120 if they didn't discount it.
Right.
Maybe there's going to be some kind of accessory that goes along with Pokemon Sword and Shield that we don't know about. I don't know what in God's name it would make it so expensive. But...
Maybe the Pokemon Go Plus Plus is actually a real thing.
It is a real thing.
Maybe is it? I thought it was a rumor.
Yes.
Anyway, but yeah, maybe it'll be.
They actually announced it at their actual business press conference.
That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard of.
Well,
maybe it'll be a bundle with Sword Shield and the Plus Plus.
The Plus Plus isn't supposed to come out until 2020, though, and Sword and Shield is coming out in 2019. So,
well, I think if it's a bundle with Sword and Shield and the Plus Plus, if for $200, it better come with an actual sword and shield.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah, no, I literally can't think of anything that I would spend $200 on. Like, prove me wrong, I guess, Nintendo, but...
Yeah.
What about some sort of, like, special edition with Animal Crossing?
But even still, like, what... I don't want anything, like, that is going to... Like, what exactly do I want that would cost $200? Like, are they going to give me all of the amiibo that were discounted for like $1 at Target months ago? Like, I don't think so, you know? Like
I was even trying to think of a game that has come out with so much DLC that to package it all together would be $200 on the Switch. The only thing I can think of is Starlink, and that has been discounted so many times that there's no way they would ever have the balls to release it for full.
What was it, Steve? Like, shut up, Luigi. What was it, Steve? Like 2 days ago, we were on Minecraft and we were talking, and I said, "Nobody tell Justin the physical edition with the R-Wing of Starlink was discounted to $30."
Right? Yeah. Don't tell Justin.
Right.
Well, I already have it. I'm angry enough at all after I bought the game. So.
Maybe it's some ultimate edition of Minecraft. There we go.
God.
Oh yeah, get your hopes up. Go ahead.
Well, Steve, if all they would have to do is put Minecraft on the box, and you'd buy it for no matter what price. So
you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I do like.
All right. Well, I guess we'll find out here in pretty soon. E3's right around the corner. If it's
it's also entirely possible it's just a placeholder price where we have no idea how much it's going to be. It's going to be expensive, so we're just going to slap a number on there, and we'll change it when we get an official announcement. Because
just to get the press talking.
Okay, actually, you know what? I got it. I know what it is. It's like a game or two bundled with a Pro controller. That's what it is.
Oh.
Maybe
like
Smash.
A specific Pro controller.
Mm-hmm.
There it is. Animal Crossing with a Pro controller.
Yeah, but still, that's still pricey. That'd be too much money. It'd have to be 2 games, but like, I don't know. I'm still racking my brain here. Anyways, we're going to take a little break, and we're going to be right back.
Two packs of game vouchers on the eShop.
which, we're going to start our next segment. Oh, Luigi's timer is still there. Let me remove that real quick.
It's me to make a malt liquor comment now.
All right. Today's bumper is brought to you by... What are we? Not question mark. We're going to change the system. Oh, by me. So here we go. Let me mute myself and we're starting. Would you like to appear on an episode of Infendo Radio once per month? Would you like to get an exclusive t-shirt that only you can wear? You can by joining our Lost Ranger tier. For $50 a month, you can be a producer on the show. All right, we're back. It is Change the System time. So we're going to talk about the games we've been playing or otherwise. I'm going to start because, quite frankly, you've heard all the games I've been playing a million times. You've got my Pokemon Go's. I got back into Dark Souls again, and I've been playing Smash. But I do want to talk about a few non-gaming related things, because if you guys haven't noticed, the last couple of weeks I've been playing soccer music, and that's because it's the Women's World Cup. It's about to start. It starts in a couple of days, so it's a soccer summer. If you guys are interested in soccer at all, like, let's cheer on the American women if you're stateside, because it's going to be fun. It's going to be an exciting tournament.
Speaking of soccer, did you get my message in Discord?
Maybe. Oh yeah, about FIFA. Yeah, I already have it though.
Sale.
I already owned it. So yeah, I did see that it was on sale. I was sad that I paid $60 for it at some point because that was a mistake. But you know.
Well, welcome to my.
But yeah, no, truly, I haven't been playing a whole heck of a lot. I've been doing a lot of housework. I've been painting and remodeling, and that hasn't left me a whole lot of game time. So I'm going to toss it off to one of you fine gentlemen. What have you guys been what have you guys been playing lately?
Okay, all right, everybody. 3, 2, 1. Minecraft.
Oh, boy. All right, so why don't you guys tell me about your...
Minecraft, to be fair.
Why don't you guys tell me about your finished dragon or whatever it is that you guys beat this weekend?
Brian, I'm going to break in here and then I'm going to let you finish. Okay?
I know that was on purpose.
Steve, I'm going to let you take the entire thing because you've got so much to say. I'll kind of nod my head and say, yeah, okay.
So, okay. Anybody that was in the realm tonight at 5:48, I'm sorry, I fucked it up, but we fixed it. You may have lost a little bit of progress. After that, actually on Saturday night, we did a stream over same place we're streaming now. Actually, I took over the stream. Eugene was not pleased about it, but that's okay. I did it anyway. We killed an Ender Dragon, and we have made it to the end, and we found our first end city on Saturday night. It did not have what we wanted, and so I made... Who did I make? Were you one of the ones helping find the second Ender City, Brian, or was that?
Yeah, it was myself and Lucas. We were in there.
Okay.
To find the ship.
So Brian and Lucas, being the amazing people they are. So how long did you guys go? Was it like 30, 40 minutes? Yeah,
it
Brian
was
and Lucas.
Close to 45 minutes.
You are. Yeah, 45 minutes. They scoured the end, hopping from island to island to find an end city that was like within 1,000 blocks of where we start in the end city. In the end. So it was like that close. They just kind of went around before they found it. So we've conquered the end. We've conquered the nether. All I have left now to do is find a mushroom biome and that I need to settle. And at some point we need to find a forest mansion because there's stuff we need to do there as well. So I'm starting
construction. And then they're going to stop playing the game by the time I'm done building my mansion, and I have no point in playing anymore.
From what I know of Minecraft, Justin. Oh, go ahead, Steve.
Does this look like a face that'll ever stop playing Minecraft?
No, but this does look like the face of somebody who will say, "Okay, I've done everything in this save, so I'm going to start a new one from scratch and do it all again."
Well, see, here's the good thing about Minecraft is just like you were saying earlier. There's nothing specifically to do. Everything is optional. You can go do whatever you want. So just because you make it to the end of the game, there's still an infinite amount of things that you could do. So there is no end to Minecraft. You don't stop playing for a specific reason.
Even though there is even though the end is in Minecraft, there is no end to Minecraft. And I think what Eugene was about to say, and I'm going to rip the words right out of his mouth, they're putting out new updates like every 3-4 months with new mobs, new blocks, all that kind of stuff. So there's always going to be shit to explore. Lucas is looking through the realm right now, and he was at block like 20,000 on his Z coordinate. Hunting. Yeah. So...
Well, Steve, to be fair, just because there's a location called The End doesn't mean that it's the end of Minecraft.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah. Well, from what I know about Minecraft, Justin, or about you in Minecraft, rather, I think you'll probably be still putting floor tiles on your building on the top of the mountain for a long time, because that sounds like a chore.
Last week you said you needed wood. I'll give you wood if you need wood.
Easy, family friendly.
I'll give you wood. Really
well, I think I'm pretty well stocked on wood, but if you are planning on bringing me some, I have settled on oak. So
oak, okay. I think I know of a place that's got some oak. Either that, or I've got a bunch of. This is going to go forever. I'm sorry. I'll stop talking. We'll go on the Discord.
No, Brian. What have you been playing? Have you played anything besides Minecraft, or is it all Minecraft all the time for you too?
Okay,
I have. Right. So when we get to me, I'll.
Go ahead for Justin, because I've got.
No.
Justin's last. We're still talking Minecraft.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I'm going to end Minecraft. You
end the Minecraft conversation right now. Okay, Minecraft is done. All right, so Eugene, you can put your headphones back on.
What? I'm back.
So it's.
So is Justin. I need him to be here for this conversation.
Okay.
So
Minecraft.
See what happened was, okay. When we were on the show last week, you made a joke. All right. When I was at my Change the System, you said you've been playing Home Improvement.
Oh no, you have not been.
Oh my God. Okay, here's the section I was talking about. You get your Pikas ready. Almost immediately after that, I thought, you know what? That's a good idea. That may be a good topic for the show. Okay, I might want to talk about that, in the Discord with everyone. I figured I'd save it. Motherfucking fuck that game. Holy motherfucker. Fucking fuck that game. Okay? Son of a bitch.
Next week.
So I did not look up anything for this game. Fucking, I went out. I knew that it was going to be bad. Okay, I went out and I just went straight to a ROM website. I downloaded the ROM. Hey, Justin, welcome back. First off, to start you off, motherfucking fuck. Okay. So I went out to the website. I downloaded the ROM for Home Improvement. For Super Nintendo.
This is what I come back to?
This is where I ruined my fucking life. Okay? Jesus Christ. I am so fucking mad. Okay, so I get in there. Okay, first of all, I love Home Improvement. This is my childhood. This is how I spent my life. All right, Home Improvement, Tim Allen, best show in the entire world. Love it. Okay? They make a fucking shit show of a goddamn motherfucking game. Okay? They decide that they just want to exploit this license. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. Okay? So they put this game out. I think it's not that bad. It's not going to be that bad. I've played Super Nintendo games before. I've played platformers before. I'm not great at platformers. That's fine. I'll make it through. All right. World 1-1. World 1-1 took me almost 2 hours. The only thing you have to do is find 5 chests in every single level. Couldn't do it. There's game-breaking bugs in there, even in the ROMs. Okay, I get to World 1-2. That's fine. Takes me another about 2 hours to get through. I am just fucking fuck the entire way through. All right.
Please tell me you're streaming this.
I wish that I had, and I would be happy to start over and do it again. All right. So I get to World 3. I am just pissed beyond belief the entire time. Okay. I think to myself, you know what? I may look up some reviews for this. Let me just see. Unplayable, worst game ever. Couldn't even get through. I've got game-breaking bugs that literally anytime I take a hit, the assets for the game disappears. I injure an enemy, the asset for the enemy disappears. I don't know. I can't. I'm gonna go on forever. Eugene, I hope you have your fucking pizzas ready because I am.
I've got them ready.
Yeah, I am just so fucking mad about. Oh, hold on. I forgot this. I am. Oh man, I am so sad for anybody who's not on the live stream and is only on the audio recording. This is an image of Tim Allen in Home Improvement, Power Tool Pursuit. And it ruined my life. It ruined my life. I'll never play video games ever again because this ruined my entire life. My controller in the trash.
Did you ever make it through World 1-1?
I made it to World 1-3, and then I will tell you that I rage quit Home Improvement, Power Tool Pursuit harder than I rage quit Cuphead, and that is saying something.
Okay. So a glowing review.
I would be happy to write one for Infendo.com. You just give me the Microsoft Word and I'm going to go at it.
5 out of 5.
If there was a negative 5 out of 5. No, I'll give it 5 out of 5. 5 out of 5 for ruining your life.
Oh, that was good. That was good. I would not wish that upon anybody because I've actually played that game myself, and I couldn't. You made it to World 1-3. I couldn't make it to second 1-3. Like I couldn't make it past like the first like entry corridor. Like it's not a fun game.
I tried so hard because I really wanted to make it through, and I really wanted to enjoy this game, but it wasn't even worth the joke.
Yeah. No. Yikes. Well,
the joke. Better Krusty's translucent.
No.
It was the right color of green, Justin.
Please do that again with your hands.
Okay. Well, do we have anything non-Home Improvement and non-Minecraft related to talk about?
Yes. Besides the fact that I've spent most of my time playing Minecraft, I have also been playing 3 games in particular. One of them is I've played some more Super Blood Hockey, which I talked about the week that I bought it. It's basically NES black box hockey, only with more blood and gore. And instead of fights ending with penalties, they end with one player convulsing on the ice for several minutes. So,
oh god, that sounds amazing.
Just great. I bought it on it had the launch day sale, which might be over by now, but honestly, if you end up paying $14.99 for it and that sounds like something you'll enjoy, you will enjoy it. So Super Blood Hockey, great game. I've been playing some everything I said before still holds true. It's as good as Retro City Rampage, even better in some ways. It's got nothing new to say about that. I'm enjoying it. Another game I picked up on sale recently, Ubisoft had a big sale a week or so ago, and I picked up a game that's been on my wish list for a while. I bought Wheel of Fortune. I'd like to talk about Wheel of Fortune for a minute. Because I love Wheel of Fortune. I grew up watching Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune is my favorite game show ever.
Me too.
And I've had various video game versions of it. I've had various. I'm pretty sure. Wait, hang on. Let me look at my phone. Because I've never deleted any of my apps, and I have currently 4 different versions of Wheel of Fortune on my iPhone.
My word.
I have 3 I had a fourth, but that one didn't even carry over when one of the operating systems changed. But so I love Wheel of Fortune. So I thought for $10, $12, whatever it was on sale for, I'll give it a try. I'm sure I will play it enough times to make it worthwhile. And you know what? It's pretty good. It still like kind of looks and sounds and plays like a mobile game or like a shovelware game. So I definitely would not pay full $20 price for it. But if you like Wheel of Fortune, next time it goes on sale, pick it up. It looks good. One of my favorite parts about it is Pat Sajak license is not in the game. So there are reasons that make there are reasons that makes me happy.
Why is that? You're not a Pat Sajak fan?
I used to be. I'm not so much anymore for reasons I will not go into. But
well, I got to tell you, I am a huge Vanna White fan for reasons that I also will not go into.
Anyway, but yeah, Wheel of Fortune. It plays like Wheel of Fortune, minus the racism. And the other game I've spent some time playing is Mortal Kombat 11. Finally started the story mode. Story mode is okay. I remember enjoying the story mode in Mortal Kombat 9, but I think a lot of that was because it basically rehashed the story of Mortal Kombat's 1, 2, and 3 with slight differences. So that was kind of fun for me. Is not really grabbing me, and the problem with story mode is you literally like sit there and watch like a 5 or 10 minute cutscene, and then you have a 2 or 3 round fight, and then it goes back to another 5 or 10 minute cutscene. So you're basically just watching a slightly interactive movie. I'll push through it just for the fun of it, because I mean, everything you love about Mortal Kombat is there. The cheesy humor, the over-the-top gore. I mean, I guess this could be considered a spoiler, but it happens in the first, 2 minutes of the game. Raiden has the Elder God Shinnok chained up and is torturing him. And Shinnok says, even you can't kill an Elder God, so he decapitates him. So I guess the plot revolves around this decapitated head that is still alive. So, you got that level of grotesqueness going on there, which I appreciate for a Mortal Kombat game. Not sure how the head is still bleeding days later, because biology, but
follow the rules.
Yeah, but mostly I've been kind of going in and doing random matches against the CPU, and just seeing what all the fatalities look like, and they're Mortal Kombat.
I've seen a few sales pop up on that game, and I've been tempted to pick it up, but I think I'm gonna wait until the gold edition or whatever, because that's coming at the end of the year.
Yeah, see, here's the thing: they just revealed the first set of DLC characters, and I want them all. Especially, Shang Tsung is returning, and he is actually voiced and at least facially mocapped by Cary Tagawa, so the actor who played him in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, oh my god, I want that so badly, but at the same time, that's either paying $6 per character or paying $40 for the season pass a year, and the whole game might be $40, including all the characters, and then I've got the whole thing digital on my Switch. So I'm bouncing back and forth as to whether I'm going to buy the DLC on the season pass or just wait until the complete edition comes out and sell off my physical cartridge for a $40 all-inclusive, which we don't know necessarily if they're going to do on the Switch. There's always that. I mean, they didn't do it with Injustice. They gave us Injustice on the Wii U and at least some of the DLC, and then never actually released the complete edition of that. So
Well, I guess as long as it's not like photo captured like the Mortal Kombat after the movie came out, then anything that you pay for should be good.
Yeah.
Now you're just
Well,
making
and
me
where's-
want Street Fighter the movie, the game in HD.
You know what? I would totally buy that. I'm actually disappointed Street Fighter the movie, the game was not on the anniversary collection, because that's one of my guilty pleasures. For anybody who doesn't know, the PlayStation and Saturn version of Street Fighter the movie was literally just Street Fighter 2 or Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo, the game engine, with really crappy digitized
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
characters and backgrounds overlaid of it. Like, it looked and sounded like shite, but it played like a good Street Fighter game, which is one of my favorite things about it.
Well, now I just want Sonic the movie, the game.
And those
Nobody
long
wants
legs.
Sonic the
Oh
movie.
my god, the long legs.
We're not even getting Sonic the movie for a while now because people had to bitch about it.
I wish that it came out
All right.
as a bad movie.
Okay, all right. For a moment here, I know we're kind of coming to the game late here, but you said it. No, like, there's no way you can make Sonic photorealistic in the human world and look right. Like, you pretty much have to own the fact that this is a cartoon character and do it like, you know, the Smurfs did it, or Garfield, or any of these other live action cartoon movies where you just make the character look like he does in the cartoons, just fuzzier.
Well, you're right. It's the problem with what they did is they took the physics of a 7-year-old boy and then like completely modeled the 7-year-old boy and then slapped a Sonic head on the top. It was
But it's
just
not even a Sonic head. Like, it is the head of a real life hedgehog that's been slightly cartoonified and turned blue instead of
Sonic.
actually giving him Sonic's head.
I don't like
Yeah,
that at all.
Sonic the Hedgehog actually looked better.
God.
Do we
All
want to
right. Before we talk any more about Sonic than we should, because we've met our quota long ago, we're going to get out of here for the night. It's been a show. So,
Would you say, Eugene, that we lived and learned?
I can't believe I didn't just talk through you interrupting me. We are gonna get out of here. It is time to end the show. But before we do, we're gonna tell you where you can find us and all the things that we're doing, and where to follow all of our things. So make sure to first and foremost go to Infendo.com. Join our Discord. That's where all the cool people are. They're probably going to be talking about Minecraft, and you're not going to know what's going on, but you can go in and stay hi.
Bad thing.
But
yeah, most of the Minecraft chat is in the Minecraft chat, so you can easily avoid that if you want to.
But yeah, other than
Minecraft
that,
support.
yeah, go to the Minecraft support group if you want to talk about Minecraft. If you don't want to hear anything about Minecraft, mute that channel, please, for the love of God. But yeah, you can find that from Infendo.com. You can find our Patreon from there. You can join the Twitter feed, all the fun things. But if you want to find out what I'm doing, just go to Twitter as well. Go to @InfendoEugene and follow me there. Make sure that you're following @ChromaticHue. That's our buddy Lucas. He'll be back here soon, but he's doing some things too. So make sure you're following that Twitter handle as well. Steve, where can the people find you?
You can find me at Gent1 on Twitter and playing more Minecraft than any human being in this world probably should be.
Fair enough. Brian, where can the people find you?
Like I said last week, Instagram is where the cool kids smoke cigarettes before high school. So Instagram is the only place that you can find me, as Twitter is for adults, I guess. So it is @the_Brianosaurus, and that's where you'll find me. Eugene, really quick, is it okay if I plug a plug?
Oh, you do.
I see that face.
Oh, you do.
Okay.
You.
Okay, so I play
plug a
music.
website I plug a website every week that I haven't updated in a year and a half. Plug
That's
whatever you
true.
want.
Yeah. I'm almost at the same spot, but again on Instagram, there's a little music page that I run for my little band that I have called The Silent Protagonist. Just like a Link. First person character like a Link. All right, so it is exclusive. Okay, Justin. All right. So it is exclusively Legend of Zelda music in the style of like 60s surf rock.
That's amazing.
So
this is something I didn't know I needed in my life until now.
And you do need it.
Please tell me this is on Bandcamp.
It is currently only on Instagram, and as soon as I finish a couple of tracks, then I will put it either on Bandcamp or Spotify, iTunes, and Amazon Music.
Awesome.
That's coming. So,
Gene, I need the credentials for our Instagram account because I need to get in there like yesterday.
For sure. And if you're listening to the Purdue show, we'll put a link to it in the show notes, so make sure that you check that out. Awesome. All right, so we are going to get out of here. It is oh God, Justin, you've been talking so much. I don't know how I forgot you. Hit me with your creds, buddy.
That's probably the 10th time that you've done that, Eugene.
Usually I do that to Lucas, actually.
I was going to say, he's never done it to me, so, I don't know whether I should feel privileged or...
Don't worry, I'll edit it all out, and it's going to sound great in post.
You leave that there.
Outtakes.
You can find me fighting with my broken computer, but tweeting from my phone at Infendo Justin. You can also follow this website that I haven't updated in a year and a half, utilidork.com, which is all about Disney and Walt Disney World. There's a Twitter handle at utilidork that I actually do stuff with at least a few times a week. And
You said thank you, Steve.
Doesn't feel good on this side of the coin, does it, Justin? Doesn't feel good on this side. Do it.
And you can find me doing as the your mom joke, and it just did not sound right. So I'm gonna pass the torch because it's just wrong in every way.
Oh, well done. Well, we've sufficiently killed Steven, so I think we've made it to the end of the show. So for everybody at Infendo and Infendo Radio, we will see you all next week.
And in my video feed, it looks like Brian is reaching over to give Steve a hug. Not just smash a glass in his face.
I would love to give Steve a hug. He's too far away.
I'm not that far away.
I checked it. It's about an 8-hour drive.
That's not terrible.
That's all
right, Twitch, we love you. Thank you for joining us on an off night. We'll be back to your regularly scheduled program next Wednesday. See you later.
Easy for you to say.
Is it?